Hi people, welcome to Ukjazzdance. One of the things I want to define with individuals, the music form, the music that we dance to influence the way that the composition of the music and the history behind the music influence the creative thinking behind the dancers. 1978, jazz fusion came. First it came jazz funk, 1970, 1975, okay? Soul, jazz, all that came. And that was compositional and experimental, but it was very different later on for 78. 1978 came jazz fusion, and it was a jazz fusion culture, dance culture. And what happened, that used modern jazz and bebop, modern jazz's philosophy, modern art philosophy, which was to experiment, pushing the boundaries of your learning, thinking, development, and people got that. So that came a culture that led us to bebop and modern jazz at the end. That's what happened. It came from jazz fusion, but it started with jazz funk. Jazz funk got us to the water of jazz. But the irony of that was what happened, we had listened to modern jazz already, and part of modern jazz and bebop philosophy was part of our parents, and part of the African Caribbean culture, part of the African culture, part of the African American culture, our values and philosophy and living life. Our parents, the only way they knew to survive was experimenting, which was improvising, pushing the boundaries of the learning, thinking and development to survive in Britain. And jazz fusion really reflected it, because jazz fusion reflected the society that we lived in. When that music came and a culture was created, it was something that we really understood. It was like we live in that. Yeah? We were living the obscurity of the music. We're living the experimentation. Our lives were experimental. People were experimenting with us and experiment with our parents. And we had rituals that got us out of it, which was modern jazz bebop, and modern art. We had the experimental learning, training, development, and we did that socially, physically, intellectually, culturally, emotionally, spiritually. Because our parents came here, there wasn't the churches for certain church denominations, so they had to create their own ones. So they experimented, they used the homes, till they eventually got churches, till they got church halls. Do you know what I'm saying? These are things that parents did. UK Jazz Dance out.